She left for another man. Now she's broke and convicted. My wife Vicky ended our 6-year marriage with a single text. BTW. I've been seeing Adam. We're in love. I want a divorce. Don't make this messy. I stared at it for a moment, then typed one word back. Understood. She didn't know it then, but I'd already had my suspicion. Things had been off for months. Vicky suddenly started working late, almost every night. Team building retreats, late night strategy meeting. She'd come home with designer bags, fully made up like she'd been on a date, not at a whiteboard. Then there were the receipts, credit card statements showing fancy lunches, lingerie stores I never saw her wear anything from, Uber rides nowhere near her office, $12,000 burned in 3 months from our joint accounts, and I had no idea where it went. But I was about to find out. The final straw came on a Wednesday. I'd made dinner, cleaned the kitchen, even lit a candle. She walked in at 9 p.m. with greasy takeout. I already ate, she said, without even glancing at the table I'd set. With who? Coworkers. Strategy meeting. Some of us are actually trying to advance our careers. That venom? That wasn't stress. That was contempt. And I wasn't going to let her weaponize it. So when she dropped the divorce bomb via text, I didn't explode. I just snapped into gear. First, I screenshotted the message. Then I contacted Adam's wife, Grace. Yes, I knew exactly who Adam was. He and Grace had come to our backyard barbecue 6 months ago. He brought his CrossFit ego, Tesla key fob, and some organic kombucha like a total tool. Grace spent the afternoon chasing their twin boys while Adam bragged about his bonus structure. She was sweet. An elementary school teacher who volunteered at animal shelters and wrote a wholesome food blog. She didn't deserve this either. I reached out through her blog contact form, keeping it simple. Hi Grace, I think you and I need to talk. I have proof your husband and my wife are having an affair. I'm so sorry. I attached screenshots, Venmo logs, photos they'd both posted from the same client dinners. They'd been documenting their affair publicly under our noses. But the real goldmine came from my buddy Finn, who works in IT security. In under an hour, Finn built a complete digital timeline using their social posts and financial activity. Even better, Adam had been funding the affair using his corporate card. Over $23,000 in dinners, hotel rooms, spa days, lingerie, all labeled under client development. Anything over $200 was supposed to be approved by a director, but Adam had been abusing his own privileges to approve his own expenses. By Friday, I had a divorce attorney. His words, when he read Vicky's text, top 10 dumbest things I've ever seen in 200 cases. We locked it down fast. New bank accounts, canceled all joint cards, redirected my paycheck, froze access to our shared savings. I filed for divorce first thing Monday morning with an asset protection order. Meanwhile, Grace didn't waste time either. She contacted a lawyer and Adam's company's compliance department. She sent them a 40-page packet, meticulously detailing every misuse of funds, receipts, timestamps, a forensic dissection of fraud and adultery. By 9:15 a.m. that Monday, Vicky was served at her office. 10 minutes later, Adam got suspended pending investigation. By Wednesday, they were both fired, but the company wasn't done. Grace's evidence exposed 6 other employees involved in similar fraud. Over $150,000 stolen. The DA opened a criminal investigation. Adam got 6 months in county jail for corporate fraud. Vicky took a plea deal. 2 years probation, restitution, and a very public mugshot. The divorce settlement? I kept everything. House, cars, savings, retirement accounts. She walked away with her personal belongings, $8,000 in credit card debt, and a court order to pay me back $15,000 for marital funds spent on Adam and my legal fees. 6 months later, she showed up on my doorstep. I made the biggest mistake of my life, she sobbed. Adam was using me. I didn't yell. I didn't gloat. I just looked her in the eye and said, "You're a convicted criminal who destroyed our marriage. There's nothing left to discuss." She started banging on the door, screaming. The neighbor called the cops. She was arrested for trespassing. Now, I've got my house, my freedom, and peace of mind. Vicky's working 2 part-time jobs, paying restitution every month. Sometimes karma doesn't knock. It breaks down the door.